Ivan seems troubled. Where is he going now?
See where this road takes me.
Greetings, blacksmith. The Almighty God has made our paths cross.
What can you possibly know about my path?
You have been tasked to bury the dead, have you not?
My business is my own, and I am hopeful to find them alive.
Alas, I am afraid you are too late for that. This part of the forest is filled with beasts, but you need all the help you can get. Don't be foolish. Heed my warning.
Bless me, Father, so I may lay them to rest.
God, please help your humble slaves. All those peasants with no graves. Let this common man be blessed, so he may put their souls to rest.
Thank you.
Go with the Lord, blacksmith.
There is a pouch not far off from the dead body. Pouch not far off from the dead body. There is a pouch not far off from the dead body. I promise to use them wisely. May you depart in peace. Now to find the other two. The corpse seems to have some wine on him. Better not touch his things. We don't want to upset the dead. May your soul be laid to rest. I wonder where the last one is.
Go with the Lord, blacksmith.
An altar dedicated to Mokosh. Look how peaceful and proud she stands. Nothing happens. Perhaps she doesn't like me. The last drunkard lies dead. The poor sod. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It is done.
Our son is being kept prisoner. Help us, blacksmith.
What happened to him?
It's that new priest. Ever since he came in these parts, he's been messing with our traditions. And it's not just our boy, it's every young boy or girl around who is ready to be wed. They were supposed to go out tonight and look for the bloomin' fern.
Blooming fern?
Yes, the centuries-old tradition. Whoever finds the blooming fern will be lucky. Young couples go together to look for it, and when they come back, they are often engaged. That's how me and my wife got engaged, and we were blessed with our son soon after. But the priest doesn't want the tradition to continue and wants to stop it. Please help us. Talk to the priest.
What do you want? What have you done with the youth of the village?
What any God-fearing man would do, stopped them from their path to hell.
How come? It seems to me they just wanted to celebrate.
Ah, yes, the blooming fern. A mere excuse. They go into the forest in search of something that doesn't even exist, just to have an excuse to do ungodly acts.
Where are they?
I locked them into this tavern, promised them some gold, and they all came here. Simpler than catching fish in a bucket.
Your intentions are noble, but you should respect their traditions. It's only one night a year, after all.
Nothing you say will make me change my mind. I was sent here to make sure these people learn the proper ways. I won't budge. If you truly believe their nonsense, then bring me that blooming fern. If you prove it exists, I'll let them go.
I'll get you that fern.
Are you in search of magic? Are you celebrating today? Looking for the bloomin' fern?
I am indeed looking for that.
Aren't you past that age? Young people in love are looking for it today to bless their young loves. Of course, old people like us know it doesn't exist. But I always make a few fake ones each year to help the beautiful young people have their fun.
Can I have one?
Yes, you can. I'll sell them for just a few kopecks. Or I'll give it to you in exchange for something magical. Here's the fern. Use it wisely.
So, how goes the search? Have you found the magical fern?
Here it is, in all its glowing glory.
It is real. This must be the work of God himself. It is so beautiful. Oh, it was all a test then. The villagers were right. Go ahead, blacksmith. Free the youngsters. I need to think more about this. I will return to my prayers.
I hear laughs and giggles from inside. I convinced the priest to let you out.
Okay, we'll come soon enough. We're celebrating.
Is anyone hurt or hungry?
Oh, no one is hurt. Everything is fine.
Hey, are you okay in there?
Yes, we're good.
I convinced the priest to let you out.
Okay, we'll come soon enough. We're celebrating.
I'll let your parents know you're okay.
Thank you. Good day.
Have you convinced the priest to free them?
Well, yes, but...
But what? Is our priest still stubborn?
No, I convinced him to let them go. The problem is, they already started celebrating. They're looking for the blooming fern inside the tavern.
Oh, well, that works as well. Good for them. Here's your reward. Safe travels, blacksmith.
This is the road back home.
You're not just a good blacksmith, man. You're also a good man. Their spirits can rest easy now, and they have you to thank for it.
Ivan seems troubled. Where's he going now?
Let's see where this road takes me. This altar is dedicated to Veles, god of musicians and magic. What's this? Something fell on the ground. The altar is quietly humming.
What will Ivan do now?
Stop! What do you want from me?
Retribution. Remember this necklace?
Fool! Of course I remember it. He was one of my best men.
Then why did you kill him?
Kill him? I avenged him. That bastard you found dead near his necklace was the real killer.
If what you say is true, then I will trouble you no longer.
A just blacksmith, even to a thief. Take this. May it help you throughout your journeys.
Ivan made lots of choices in his quest. What will he learn after he's had some rest?
This is the road back home. Looks like the widow died of grief. I'm sorry, herdsman. I really am.
Greetings. Interested in some talismans? Ha ha! Here's what I have for you today.
Tell me, dear blacksmith, how is your arm? Do you want some magic? Maybe a charm? Ivan seems troubled. Where is he going now?
Looks like the widow died of grief.
Ivan seems troubled. Where's he going now?
The heat is unbearable.
Fancy some cheese, traveller?
I could never refuse some good goat cheese.
Oh, sorry. I seem to have just run out.
Praise be upon you, traveller. Listen to this old priest, and I will reward you handsomely.
You're a talking goat. What's this priest nonsense you talk of?
Don't let my hooves fool you. I'm as surely a priest as the sky is blue and grass is green. I was just punished a bit.
Who punished you?
Why, God himself. You see, I was blinded by the devil who fogged my eyes with greed. In a moment of weakness, I took to impersonating a goat devil to earn myself a fortune.
What happened next?
I managed to get my hooves on the fortune, but it came with a price. God punished me for my lapse in judgment and made my costume into a skin. Soon after, my wife found no more use in keeping me around and sold me to this crazy shepherd.
You seem to have redeemed yourself. I'll help you get out of this pen.
I'll be your most faithful companion. I'll carry things for you. I'll ram your enemies in combat. I'll use my priestly blessings to heal you. Anything. Just get me out of this pen somehow. I beg of you.
I'm not promising anything just yet.
Fancy some cheese, traveller?
I'd rather we talk about your goats.
What of them?
Have you lost your hearing? The black goat is obviously a man. It can speak. You need to free him at once.
What do you mean? All of my goats can talk.
I see. The black one. What do you want for it?
Oh, you must be mad. The black one's useless. She barely gives any milk at all. Still, I'll not part with it for just any amount of kopecks. However, if you prefer a job instead, get rid of the Roman bandits nearby, and I'll give you the goat.
Bandits, you say? Never mind the goat, I'll have to deal with them. The Tsar's land is no place for bandits.
My dear Ivan, you're back, I see. I wonder what you have for me.
I have more gifts, gathered with pains. A white cow's tail and some spoiled grains.
Sounds like a treat. They'll feed my crows. Now, let us talk about your woes. Oh, wait. First, let me try to guess. You find yourself in one more mess.
Another task I must go through. I need your help. I need a clue. My efforts were not paid in kind. Youth in a bottle I must find.
I told you not to trust the Tsar. His heart is darker than black tar. That wicked man will always find someone to hurt and leave behind. Me, I'll be kind and will tell you where you must go, what you must do.
Where do I start? Is it close by?
It is not far, nor is it dry. You'll need to go into the box, filled with wet creatures and some frogs. The eldest one is soaked in moss. Take what he guards, and he'll be cross.
What do I seek? What should I bring?
The swamp's shelter, a water spring. There is a fountain, very old, with magic water, pure and cold. Holding that water, clean of dirt, keeps one's mind young, fresh and alert.
Where do I start? Is it close by?
It is not far. You'll need to go into the box, filled with wet creatures. The eldest one is soaked in moss. Take what he guards, and he'll be cross.
I have to go now. I need to run.
I'll meet you there when your task is done. But before you go straight into harm, do you want magic? Maybe a charm? Now go, dear blacksmith, use your firm arm. Or do you want magic? Maybe a charm? Ivan made lots of choices in his quest. What will he learn after he's had some rest? Ivan seems troubled. Where is he going now? one has reached a smelly place.
Inside this swamp, what will he face?
Peasants don't dare go in the bogs. Many were lost between the frogs. Sad women, children, dogs and sheep never come out if they go deep. The vodnik lives there with his clan. They hate and fear the touch of man. But men are never stopped by bounds. They search for treasure on their grounds. How will the blacksmith pick a side when faithful men and swamps collide? Will he choose humans and their quest, or try to be a kinder guest?
Everything is so wet here.
Dearest blacksmith, a moment of your time. I can run, but I cannot walk. I have a mouth, but I cannot talk. I have a head, but I cannot think. I have a bed, but I cannot sleep. What am I?
Time?
Sometimes I'd wish time could sleep. Weaving fates is not that easy, but I believe you should be on your way. Until next time, blacksmith. Until next time, blacksmith.
May I borrow your strength for a job, young man?
And what would you need it for?
Nearby, there's a black pit heading down towards the devil himself. Next to it, there's a boulder. Be kind and cover up the pit with it.
I'll need to know more before I agree to aid you.
Evil creatures come out at night. They scratch at my windows and door. I cannot sleep anymore.
I'll need to know more before I agree.
Evil creatures come out at night. They scratch at my windows and door. I cannot sleep anymore.
I cannot refuse an old man in need. It will be done in no time.
Oh, but beware the demonic voices coming from the pit. They will try to deceive you. Do not listen to them.
someone up there. Help me, please!
I'll cover you up in a second, demon. Use your last words wisely.
I'm not a demon! I am the wife of a foolish old man. He pushed me in this pit not a day before.
Well, why would he do such a thing? Are you trying to trick me?
I might have been nagging him more lately. Still, that does not make me deserve such a death. Now free me, or I shall cast upon you curses.
What a horrible fate. Here, grab my hand.
If that idiot thought me insufferable before, wait until I'm done with him. He'll be wishing he was down there. I'll just stay here for a bit and catch my breath.
Did you cover the pit, young lad?
I did not cover the pit, but I did rescue your wife. My mind is set on telling the guards.
Please don't tell anyone. She was insufferable.
Well-built altar dedicated to Svarog, god of blacksmiths. He should have more offerings. I hear sounds of hammers and anvils in the distance. The altar is now silent.
What brings you around these swamps, blacksmith?
I'm looking for the water of youth.
Oh, not this again. You'll get lost, just like the others. That madman priest will blame your loss on the swamp as well. I will not have that.
What priest?
That madman that keeps trying to clean my swamp with his rituals.
Again? Have others come before me?
Oh, and how many? Old men and women, scared by what they see in mirrors and the crackling of their bones. They come to my swamps in search of youth, and no matter what I do or say, they won't go home.
So the water of youth is here?
Oh, you don't understand. The water of youth is not for humans to possess. It's meant to remain here in the swamp.
Well, we could pull a trick on them. Make them think you don't have the water anymore.
You sure ain't like the others. They weren't nearly as amusing as you. There might be something to your offer, though. How about this? I give you a spoiled version of the water. It's not as potent as the original, but it's powerful enough to fool any human.
I'm listening.
If, and only if, you get rid of that madman of a priest disturbing my swamp.
You think me a fool? I'll make you pay for that.
If it's a fight you want, you'll get one, but you'll regret it.
You poor man. Have the swamps tricked you as well?
What is a priest like you doing in this swamp?
You poor soul. You've probably lost your mind. Don't you know you're walking in a cursed land?
I am looking for the water of youth, and I heard it is found here.
This whole swamp is cursed by evil spirits. People have been disappearing here in the past weeks, one after the other, coming here in the evening, nowhere to be found in the morning. People say their lights can be seen at night. Some have seen the faces of the missing ones through the trees.
How's the search so far? Did you find anyone?
Not yet. But my faith is as strong as the stench in this devil's nest. I just need to perform a ritual to cleanse this place. But every time I start one, I keep getting attacked by ungodly creatures. If you could keep them away from me while I do the cleanse, you would be doing God's work.
The Vodnik elder told me all about you. You are disturbing the creatures here. Maybe if you come back with some silver chains and some candles, take these kopecks and go and buy them.
Well, you speak wise words. Thank you for your contribution to the faith. I will use this money to buy some silver and some new candles.
Well done, Ivan. You have found the water. Is this the real thing you came after? The water is here just for you to take, but wouldn't you rather give the Tsar a fake? I know the Tsar wants it, but I will ask you, Ivan. Will you take something that belongs to no one?
I will keep them both, the fake and the pure. Who knows what illness I will need to cure?
Yourself before all? Some say that is wise. Take this fake water. Give the Tsar his prize.
Muddy water. Ugh, let's see. I must not spill this thing on me.
Farewell now, Ivan. I'll take to the skies. There's a beautiful maiden I need to advise. You will see me later, I am sure of that. I'll find you, my dear, when we need to chat. Ivan made lots of choices in his quest. What will he learn after he's had some rest? Ivan seems troubled. Where is he going now?
Oh, my dear boy, look at you. You look unfed. How are you to find yourself a wife when you look like this? Nobody wants a bony husband. Take this loaf of bread, fresh out of my oven.
Thank you, babushka.
Travel well, my dear.
Again, you have returned? I told you not to come back without bottled youth. Guards, take him to the stone.
The laws require a trial be held. Besides, your wish has been fulfilled.
How? Show me bottled youth. A bottle of mud. Is this what you call bottled youth?
It makes your mind feel fresh and gives you the willpower to face it all. The water of youth makes you feel young as a foal.
But wait. You're right. I feel something. I feel young. And my mind is clear. The curse. Ivan, you have done well, but I need more from you. Now, my final task. If you do this one, it will be the last. Go over 9 mountains, over 9 seas, find the most lovely wife, and bring her to me.
Where do I go to find such a bride?
Go through the fields, or go through the swamp. I do not care, as long as it's far away.
I will need a gift for her, to court her properly.
That is none of my concern. It is your task, not mine. What better gift than to be my wife?
What is beauty, my lord? How do I decide?
You should want to look straight into the sun, but not at her. That's how beautiful she must be.
I will find her, Tsar. I will start right away. It seems pointless to argue, whatever I may say.
Go, now. Find me a wife more beautiful than the sun, and only then can you return.
I promised I would come. I sense you are in need. Tell me of your quest, and I will closely heed.
A wife I have to bring as lovely as the sun. Someone from far away. She must be sworn to none.
There is no simpler task than choosing such a bride. I'll tell you where she is, but it is a long ride. Morevna is her name, Maria to her folk. Before you get to her, you'll pass through ice and smoke. The frozen peaks you'll cross, and after them the woods, where lots of men have died, buried in bloody woods.
Travel well, my dear.
Vasilisa comes to sell her scarves. I wonder where she is now.
Blacksmith, a word, if I may. As you may have noticed, I've just moved in, but I left in a hurry, and there's a certain something that I seem to be missing. My domovoi is nowhere to be seen. His ashes are inside an urn, one that I simply cannot find. If you happen to go through the swamp, might you take a look round my old home? I'll pay you for your efforts, of course.
Your domovoi?
Yeah, the spirit of my house. Sometimes a prankster, other times a guardian, looking after the entire household. It is said that the domovoi were evil once, then one day they started enjoying our company.
I don't understand. Is the domovoi cremated?
Oh, of course not. He's a spirit, one that lives in the stove. So whenever one moves to a new home, they bring ashes from the old stove and place them in the new one.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, blacksmith. I will not forget this.